anything to go by, then Jamie Booty's going to have a fair amount of work here to get past some Shelby.
Compared to modern day cars. Great to see that Marcos going well early on though, but across the line for the first time they go. Fantastic use of the world's best GT car back in the day. This is how it used to be, and I absolutely love it, to be honest with you. Fourth place at the moment is the 107 Balloon and Nunn car. Ross Jones at the 171 Cortina following him. Then it's the beautiful little 32 Ginetta G4 of Brian Lambert, just ahead of the other Cortina of Stevenson and Hales, the 152 car. Another great noise from that machine. 134.79 across the line as well. That's the Griffin and Butcher car alongside the number 79 Fraser Cortina, the red car. There's another one of the Marcos a little bit further down the order, not quite having as much as a good start here, but again, a lot of the time it's very difficult to make progress. All these cars differently prepared, some of them with different engines, and you know, a lot of them sometimes different agendas to go into these races with. A lot of them do it for fun. Some of them, while it is for fun, they still want to win.
I would imagine everybody wants to do as well as they can, but I think some people just accept, you know what, I'm not going to have the amount of ground. Oh, we've got already someone in the pit lane, number 35.
That's Greenhill, it says
on the window anyway. Greenhill, he was a late addition to the starting lineup, I think. Oh no, what a shame, he's barely made a lap, and already he's in the paddock, and that is our first casualty. That MTV has gone. That's a great shame, but looking up front, my goodness me, the Alan Tice Chris Connolly guys still really keeping the establishment under control.
Yeah, he's doing a great job in that Marcos 1800 GT again. A car you don't really see in the wild at all. It's quite an interesting car to see side on as well, because it's, especially when it's under the power as well. The rear end's really hunting down on that car.
Just set the fastest lap on the race, which isn't entirely surprised, but there's not a huge amount in it, in fairness. There's actually less than half a second between the top three. You know, Shelby Cobra, TVR Griffith and Marcos. What a great mixture. And again, does that not personify or epitomise what the Classic Sports Car Club is all about? All these different cars, beautiful marks, giving everything they've got. No matter what for last, they will fight for every position they can absolutely find. And there's another great battle further down. That's Harry Barson in the 1800 Tisa with the Fraser Cortina as well. Then right behind them, another three-way fight going on. It's difficult to know where to look. There's so many battles going on as our cameraman's doing a great job of trying to follow all of them. That's Keith Waters in the 911 in the number 9 car with another one of the BMWs right with it. There's our leaders again, and I bet you, not far out of camera shot, that Marcos is still with them. Getting right close to the Shelby Cobra. As we said earlier, they get up to speed very, very easily. Slowing them down is a rather tricky task. They now come through onto the back. Yep, no, there is the Mini Marcos. Alan Price doing a brilliant job of staying with them. Now, of course, this is where the pace difference is really going to highlight itself, as we saw on the start-finish straight a moment ago. The Mini Marcos just kind of looking gloomily on, and then just sneaks back up on them coming through Coram. Oh, Jamie Boone. Yeah, he's having a look on the inside. There's the Shelby Cobra 79 there.
Slightly defensive there as he came into the left hand of the front. Nelson complex. It's just great. We've got this wonderful large grid of GT cars in the back. Absolutely awesome to see that Marcos so squirty through the corners, really flinging its way around. It's almost like a serpent-like front end on that car. It's just slithering its way through, but it's just great, really great to see. And again, it's that whole sort of David versus Goliath thing, isn't it, that we mentioned yesterday, when you used to have the Ford Mustang Galaxies and these huge American V8s against the little minis in the British Touring Car Championship, when it was the British Saloon Car Championship. Even in GT racing like this, you still get the same sort of thing in the endurance races as well. Drivers pitted against one another in machinery that have their own strengths and weaknesses, and it's very entertaining racing to watch, but a wonderful effort by the Tice Connolly duo there. Which one was that started by? Connolly.
Tice would all start the wrong one. Well, you had a 50-50 chance. Now, looking at success penalties for this category, it's only Jamie Booth that has one to serve for our competitors. Paul Toombs won at Thruxton, he's not here. Jamie Booth won at Donington. John Wolfe, now he's in the Grand Tourer, so I don't think that one is going to serve because that's not the same car. Richard Bateman is not here, or Batman as his nickname. Joe Ward. Lady Bertha, beg your pardon. The Jerry Marshall car. So yeah, Big Bertha was the car Jerry Marshall had that met its demise a number of years ago. Baby Bertha was built to make it. No more certainly not that. We look at oh, number 21. Early.
Marcos. Going back out though.
He is going back out. So maybe it was well, he could be. Jamie Booth has got the lead, wrestled the lead from the Shelby. So he's a very Shelby Cobra was having a go to try and wrestle that man. Jamie Booth said, yeah, you make it, but I'm going to run off now.
Get on with it now. Now he's got the fresh air in front of him and he doesn't have to worry too much about the Cobra. He needs to stretch his legs and just hope that the Marcos can just nip at the heels of that number 20 machine behind him, the Allison Thompson car. Obviously, as mentioned, being driven by Allison at the moment. The Balloon and Nunn 107 car, the TVR Griffiths, now got up into 4th place ahead of the Alan Ross Jones Ford Lotus Cortina. So that's a change within the top 5 places. Big moves in the field. The 182 car is dropping down the order very quickly. That's the Stephen Osborne and Christopher Ward MGB Roadster, unfortunately, that is absolutely nosediving down the field. Can't see anything initially on any of our cameras anywhere, so not sure what's happened there. I should look in the pit lane, see if there's something immediately in front of me, but no, can't see him in there either, so it's on MIA.
Couldn't quite see it because the meters came past it so quickly. What he needs to do is try and build up that lead. That's that Shelby Cobra moving on to I think he isn't at all a retiree. That's actually Barbara Lambert's car. So not sure where our technical
I imagine it was the retiree as well. We've got another area going around the line of Great stuff to watch. I think that's might be the 152 Stevenson Hales car. Great car still.
Has he even braked? I think the brakes are an afterthought in a Mini almost, eh?
Just got to lift a little bit and throw it in, but honestly the Cortina broke and you could see him, he moved over to the right as soon as the Cortina broke. He thought, not today mate, you've got another 100 metres yet, watch this.
Yeah, that was 5 car lengths, which isn't, it was only about 3 footsteps in the video, right? But
yeah, that's true.
That was a real improvement on the rating at all, but again, that's the art of Mini racing. As we switch back to the lead battle, that Shelby just 4-wheel drifting its way onto the Bentley straight. Lovely shot there as they're screaming down towards Brundle under the bridge. And Jamie Moon can't do anything better. Alan Tyson's falling a little bit off the pace now. He's probably done his best. There's still plenty of pace in that mark-off. They're in an absolute league of their own. No one's anywhere near them on pace. That's not to say that we haven't got some amazing racing action as we come back to the London Mini. Still doing what it can to shake off its competitors. So yeah, everybody, as we said before, is still scrapping for every available into space. And look at the drifting going on. Pointed at the line, right? That's the way you go.
There's never going to be any end of appreciation. There's just something so cool about them. Yeah, they are rear-wheel drive cars, I think.
Yes, they are rear-wheel drive. For some reason.
No, Cortina's rear-wheel.
Oh, Cortina, big pardon. I was listening, I promise you.
It's just the way it slides that corner. Even though it's not we have got a car going slowly coming onto the straight. Now I'm wondering if we have finally got the 182. It's car 34 across the line. One just getting out of the way of some of the traffic, which is the Ginetta G4. Brian Lambert car. And that's a gorgeous little thing, not even a 1 litre engine.
There is the 32 Ginetta we were talking about. Brian Lambert has had that car for some years. His wife Barbara was prevented from racing due to a hand injury last year, but has returned to the track this year in that MGB, which is good to see.
Boots just set the fastest lap of the race by 0.08 of a second ahead of Allison. So the two of them both in 2:19.3s last time. It was a 2:19.338 by Boots. Just for anyone who wants to, if I could word that correctly next time, it'd be better. But you know what I mean. It takes longer to blink than 0.08 of a second. So there you go.
Indeed. Yeah. We don't need coherent words as commentators. It's fine. Yeah, it's hard to understand.
We'll just wing it. That's what I do. Oh, we've got a time penalty. Car 20, 10-second penalty for a false start. That's Allison.
That's the Shelby Cobra.
It is.
No, I did wonder that because he looked like he done it too early and then slowed back down. Not allowed.
I was going to say, yeah, really level the playing field now. So in net, it's 10 seconds still. There's disadvantage for Boots, but Allison now being able to not 10 seconds.
tenths of a second, they weren't going to need that tiny gap between them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that car is got plenty of yeah, basically not yeah, he's got a lot of work to do to try and overcome the final power.
So do I.
I mean, that is measured on the Richter scale. He's unbelievable what those two cars are doing.
Yeah, it's that really low, bassy rumble of the V8. It's quite interesting though, revving turbocharged engines, and they do not sound like V8s at all. They sound more like the V8s is super versatile engine. There's a reason that so many cars have them. The Chevy LS engine so popular. Humongous lock up into the final corner by one of these. Way across the line, and it's still going absolutely fine, but just maybe with a tyre that's like a 50 pence piece.